Greetings and good time zone. I hope people are doing well today. Hi FLC, I hope you're okay. I just want to start off at the moment to do some fishing because it just turned lightning, well, thunder. And I need 350 scripts to complete getting everything what I need. Well, not what I need, what I want. So we're just going to do a little bit of fishing, hopefully. What I need to do is mooch. And mooch some more. That's not what I need. Yeah, hopefully this won't take too long. But it's fishing. It could take all day. So I hope you're here for some riveting action. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. I was just watching League of Legends Worlds Swiss stage before this because my team were playing G2. They literally just finished about a minute to 2 minutes after or before I start stream and switch to game scene. And it was a kind of nervous match. Nothing like mild heart attacks on a random Friday. I want to know how City Skylines 2 is. I liked City Skylines 1, except for traffic. Traffic was a pain. I hope they've improved that for 2. Yeah, it's always when they do a sequel to like a building game like that, it's always a toss-up between is it going to be good? Is it going to be better than the other one? Or is it going to be absolutely terrible and not nailed what they needed to do to improve? And then because it's a city builder, you don't even know what performance might be like. How much they have rendered. Like some people might love it, but not be able to play it. I just need one creature. The fish gets away? Unacceptable. Actually, I need to do that. Also, I got my first level 70 job. Fisher. How to get it bearable on a 4080. If it's a hassle to get it bearable on a 4080, Jesus. You're very noisy. I'm like, could you keep it down? I'm trying to fish here. Come on, please be the fish that I want. I'll know because it'll pop up a screen. Ta-da! Ooh, 811, nice. And then we're going to go and teleport to Idleshire. The thing is, I'm fairly sure I don't actually need what I want to buy. It's just there, and I want to buy it. This will probably give me like 500 or something. Nope. This one? Barrel Eye. Oh no. Maybe not even 400. 438. Surface Slap. What? Prevents hooking the same fish you just caught. Has no effect on some fish. Okay. Script exchange. Was it this one? Yes. Also, my inventory is a mess yet again. I need 14 of them. Fieldcraft items. And then I think it's these that I didn't get. Which I will check the easy way. Yeah. Okay. Also gives me an inventory space. What's the tradecraft stuff? Oh. Literally just reagents and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Right. And then we go to Limsa Lominsa, and I need to change to Machinist. And then we can do quests. Also, I'm now a level 71 fisher. I haven't worked on any of these that are lower than 60 because I wanted to get all of the... Basically, I have all of the fishing gear, I have all of the mining gear, and I have all of the botany gear. I spent a lot of scripts. You are over here. Lahamin? You're not going to be voice acted, are you? Nope. Oh, Zera, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard the Hanish vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Coltonet? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but We knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. Yeah. Because isn't Minfilia her daughter, if I remember correctly? What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? My adopted daughter. Obviously. Forgive me, I'm sure you were doing everything in your power to find her. Kinda. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty there is much and more to be done. The Braves may have blooded us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the Scions and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah! Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones. Oh, right, aren't they sneaking in here? Where's Kryl?
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Yes, very stealthy Kryl. Also, voice acted. Yay!
Let us be about our business, then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favoured me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from.
Also,
Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every Scion's. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, Let us pray that these vestiges of Hydalin's intervention will lead us to her.
I wonder if her echo ability of languages works on keypads. Also, now that we don't have the bandana eye patch that Thancred's been wearing, I'm fairly sure he didn't have heterochromia, so maybe one eye is similar to what happened to Y'shtola. It's all very interesting. Where do we need to go now? Revenant's Toll. You are down here. Whee! Hey, there we are. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors, friends and family to whom we have shared so much. Gods help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Yeah! Let's march in there. Woo! How many things do I have in here available? Features as well. Blood for Stone, the ultimate ballad. It's definitely pirates. The Wrath of the Wrath of Khan. Khan. I really need to just go around and do all of these off stream at some point. I still remember the first time that I caught something in the corner of my eye as I was running through here, and it was Tataru on this chair, juggling. I was like, is there anything she can't do? Yeah, I had the feeling some of them are just going to be trials or hard trials or extreme trials, or... which I don't really want to do the extreme trials. Alian, Ephemial, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. And what of Higiri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. Aww. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions. Brings a... belch to a bloody tear. Brings a... belched. Brings a bloody tear to the eye. I messed that up royally. Okay. How many people do you want me to talk to? Jesus. To secret oneself in a ship's hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer, at least. Though I am happy to oblige you, my legs are rather less accommodating. His name. Lift it into the fire! Oka. What in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mardona? Or Oka. Oka? Why you, brother. You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me you trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive you, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves. and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join the search. We find money to open like a fancy steakhouse. Okay, and then also, hi Puncher, how are you today? I hope you're well. But then instead of plates, we serve steak in briefcases. And it'll be called beef cases and then money. I hate that. Hi Tataru. Please be voice acted. Damn it. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alfino. I know we will. Minfilia, Ida, Papalimo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. You're damn right. Nod. Do I want a cookie? Or a steamed... What? Steamed staff. I'm glad I'm reading the description, because the first thing I thought was like a quarterstaff or a staff member. Are we going full Rimworld? Cannibalism, yay! Oh, we get Porogo. Hey! Thancred and Kryl contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castrum Meridianum bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them in Ishtola in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honour, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. Also, I slightly went through my inventory just to use up like fireworks and stuff like that that I didn't need, and I ended up having some stuff from Palace of the Dead to turn in. Which meant I unlocked this minion. Oh, there's no minions here, but I have a minute mind flayer. And it's kind of weird and great at the same time. There's my panda. Let's go out here. Look at it! It basically has no legs. It's just a floating head with tentacles. But anyway, let's change back. There you are. Now I need to go where I'd just been. Actually, wait. What was it? 563? Or 83. I saved some money. Yay. Hi, Kryl. Please be voice acted. My apologies, I see I am the last to arrive. So, what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the aether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction, a ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sildi aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Why are you wearing this now? Have you told Kryl something that we don't know? Hydaelyn, there is no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Y'shtola used to flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet unlike Y'shtola and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in a sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Y'shtola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You are implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul unto the ethereal sea? In which case, we must needs continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exists. I speak of the Anti-Tower, a Sharlayan construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Is it Matoya? Master Matoya was the keeper of the Anti-Tower? I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. I do like that it's actually there on the map. I never checked before. I was like, Alexander's actually there. I mean, I have to assume it is Alexander. I also really like the music in this zone. Well, I say zone, it's her cave. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Ah, though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Anti-Tower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Oops. The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Anti-Tower was sealed, save one. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You, Baldessian girl, you're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go, on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you're to tend to them. Those are my terms, and I'll hear no argument. Well, it appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, Zara. Okay, nod. The Anti-Tower, now accessible. New regular duty. Can I do it with NPCs? The fact that they said they would go and me lead the way. Please. Thank you. Yay, full party of scions. Well, that's cool. And upside down. Okay. Wait, is Thancred our tank? Oh, he's a gladiator. I always thought he was like a rogue or a ninja at times. Corogo River Tamer. No, Thancred. Thank you. Ooh, 6,000. Nice.
Away with you!
I do wish that the other NPCs would target what I target. Whee! How do we get back? Oh, you're a big fella.
There!
I mean, if you had like some way to tell them who to target, that's all you would really need. Yeah, that too. Guard me, please. Going up here now.
Focus. Release! Away with you!
Oh, one of them's targeting one, I think the other's targeting another. It's like, come on, make up your minds, people.
There!
Coordinate. Whee! That's okay. You got some gems there, buddy. Yeah, froggy time. I don't like that there's some musical symbols in bubbles. Ishtola, you could have moved away from it. Oh, we're all frogs. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Okay, that's funny. Oh, they got one more off. Ow.
I have my pride.
Yes, of course you do. It's not easy being cook. What do we have here? Item level 195. I'm fairly sure I have 240s now. Yeah. Oh, except for that ring. But it's an intelligence ring. I'm going to place it in my armor crate though. I only need a ring. Okay, you travel down the up staircase. Okay, you travel down the up. Got it. Play on words is great. So pretty. Of course you're targeting the other one. I don't trust that coffer. I could probably close this as well. It's generally an easy way to figure out where to go in dungeons. Are you a mimic? No. Ooh, Dravanian Ring of Aiming. That's for me. Yay. 27.35. And then I swap Determination for direct hit rate and crit, which is what I want. Hell yes. Save. Spriggan Doorkeeper. That doesn't look ominous. Not at all.
Away with you!
Oh, they keep summoning.
Away with you!
I really don't trust that. I really don't trust this. Yep.
Like this!
Loot. I don't need a choker. In fact, I don't even need any of them now. Man, that's so cool. Oh, I've seen one of these before. I can't remember where Oh, it was a treasure map that I got. It was a Spriggan golem. And it looked amazing. But this seems different. This is just a Ziggy. A Spriggan on a rock. Ziggy boom! How about Ziggy no boom? Okay. What?
Away with you!
Whoa. Alfino, please move. Thank you. Oh, is Thancred supposed to be getting them targeted, I'm guessing? I like it how I can shoot through this boulder. Not quite sure how I feel about having no more boulders alive though.
Focus. Release!
Hey Puncher. Bum, 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 ba-da. Oh, my level 6. I can't be 65, can I? Oh, I'm 63. Okay. Let's go deeper. Whee! How many tomestones do I have? 673. Thancred, a little help. Oh, they look so adorable. Deadly, but adorable. To tell you the truth, Puncher, I'm not the biggest fan of FF7. Six is the best. I rate 9 higher than 7. 9 to me as well is like the most complete Final Fantasy with all of the systems and everything. The gameplay, the characters, the world building, VV. I will play FF7 and I will like it. But what if I don't? I have played some of 7. I wasn't overly entranced by it, but I think that's because everyone else overhypes it. Like I overhype 6 probably. And some people just look at it and can't get past the SNES graphics. With the proper black mage aesthetic. I don't know, Lulu was pretty much a black mage aesthetic, as much as you could get. Anchored, please tank. And then, that's only if you don't count Final Fantasy XI as well. Considering they had a job that was black mage. The one Final Fantasy that I do hate, other than 13, 13 is trash. I don't like 8. Final Fantasy 8 is just eh. Yeah, I played a few hours of 13, but do you want to know why why I dropped it? I dropped it because they gated leveling up. You couldn't level up past a certain point because of the story. I was like, no, I want to grind. Let me grind. I mean, yeah, not enough loot probably as well. Just gonna take this. The funny thing is, thinking about it, the Final Fantasy genre itself could lend very well to other types of game, actual genres. Like, could you imagine a Survivors-like Final Fantasy game? Or a roguelike? Or even a deck builder that's not triple triad? I know there's an ad playing. Ooh, this might be a cutscene. Damn it! Oh, this has to be Calcabrina. Yeah. Adorable dolls, terrible dolls. Yip ho ho. This enemy has always been creepy in every iteration. Now I will wait for the ad to finish. Though the music is funny. Oh, creepy. So hi Carby. You little radioactive squirrel rat thing. Word of warning, never Google search Carbuncle unless you actually specifically mention Final Fantasy. You really don't want to see what Carbuncle is when it isn't Final Fantasy. Okay, let's go. What weirdness do we get here, Tancred? Oh Jesus, what? Okay, they've got laser eyes. Did not expect that. Not gonna lie.
Focus.
No, they are
Release.
very, very weak. So I'm guessing there's going to be a phase 2 where they all combine probably into some conglomeration. Oh no, they're brought back with one less. Hi, Calcabrina. This is the abomination that I was waiting for. I looked away. Uh-oh. I'm gonna kill your Stola. Dollhouse.
Try this.
What? Oh, that's kind of great.
Away with you.
I also love that she's using essentially abilities that the Puppet Master had in Final Fantasy XI. What the hell? Well, that's a tank. Die, you creepy doll.
Yeah.
You get a triple triad card. Do I like buffets? But a pizza. You asked me if I liked pizza the other day. Why would I like pizza and not like a pizza buffet? Yep, the little dolls are meant to be creepy. Oh yeah, I got second chance. Although I think... Let's have a look. Yeah, I'd already done it. Because this. I need to do these two at some point. But I have 4 second chances. Oh no, my booba are glowing. That can't be good.
Hear, feel, think.
That sounds like an evil version of Heidelin. Yeah, you're probably right with that, FLC. Now that I know what it does.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst. We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia. Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Heidelin guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
The
Before
effects
there was life
are so pretty.
in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease.
They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
TLDR. Is there really a TLDR? Shit's crazy.
You've had another vision, haven't you? Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryle?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait! No, this is all wrong.
So, the TLDR, I think, from what I'm getting from it, but the problem is they use big words and old Old English words, which often confuses sometimes. So I'm not entirely sure. But in the beginning there was light and dark. And Zodiac, I think, is the dark. Hydaelyn was the light. The problem is I'm not entirely sure where the split comes. But Zodiac, I think, was sealed inside the moon, from what that conversation was. And they want darkness and nothing but darkness and evil and stuff like that, which the Ascians serve, so they're trying to free Zodiac. But I'm not entirely sure. I think Hydaelyn is the light, but then they split into, as they said, 10 and 3, which is 13, but you have the 12. So I think it's Hydaelyn plus the 12 who are in opposition to Zodiac. But I think the world has been ended 7 times. That's why she's failed 7 times. And I'm not entirely sure what restarts it, if anything. I'm sure we will eventually find out. Because we're the scions of the 7th Dawn, so the 7th era, which also doesn't make sense if she's failed 7 times. Because wouldn't we be on the 8th iteration? I'm guessing we'll find out more eventually to clear everything up. But that's what I'm pulling from it. The only other thing is, if there was a split of the 10 and 3, is Hydaelyn just the main thing and they split into 13, including Zodiac, and Zodiac got sealed away because evil, and then the 12 exist? I don't know yet. That's the one thing I'm not sure, when the split happens to turn Hydaelyn into 13. Or 10 and 3, as she said, or 3 and 10, or whatever it was. But hopefully we'll find out. She's not coming back, is she? Probably not. She did what she thought was best. I know that, I do. To give all for her beliefs was ever her way. So will we, as we must, what greater calling could there be than to stand against the dark as defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss. I don't care, I got a new minion. I am running out of inventory space. Ooh, ninja stuff. Oh, I can use that. Problem is, I could probably buy the 240s, except for an extra ring. Anyway, next. I actually just want to check something. Let's have a quick look. This war of ours. I just want to see how far I am through this. I missed it, I think. I've done that. Oh, I'm nowhere near. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 quests. I know some of them will be simple, like go here, do this. But I've got 33 quests left of the post-Heavensward stuff. And I'm guessing the last few are all just cutscenes. So that should be okay. I must ask that you not breathe a word to this to any of the others at the Rising Stones, especially Fleming. I will brief Tataru on what we have learned, as well as Urianger. He may have insight into what the word told us. As for you, Zera, after all you have done, I would say you have earned a rest. I get a rest? But speaking of well-earned rewards, I received a missive from Sir Aymeric while you were away. It would seem he is planning a ceremony of some sort and would like you to attend. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit. Say no more. Let us be off then. Hi Ainan, how are you today? I hope you're well. How's the cats? Have they pinned you to a chair? Are you unable to move? I like it how we always have to talk to this guy. Yeah, we only talk here most of the time. Actually, no, we go upstairs to his room, yeah. Oh, the Lord Commander left instructions that you were to be shown inside. You prevented a mutiny with wet food. Sounds about right. Who was mutinying?
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation. Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples. You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire, but if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change. "'Tis nothing. 'Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen. It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead. I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there, seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. 'Twould not do for the guest of honor to arrive late, after all. Oh, and one more thing. A drink! We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Ah, yes, nod. Liam is the mastermind, of course. Had to stop him from trying. Tigger might try, but he gets distracted before succeeding. Aw, Abby is half blind. She just makes a lot of noise. Aw. So you basically have your you have your own versions of Lorne, Chandra, and Kisa. Although Tigger's probably more like Kisa, just getting distracted by a wall. Falcon's Nest. Oh, there you are. Hi, Lucia. What are you looking at? You're looking... There's nothing up there. The seventh calamity failure was the bit of story regarding Louis Soir Levelia that was told earlier, which interestingly enough was the original 1.0. Yeah, I remember the original 1.0. I remember that Because I think that cutscene still existed way back then. Fairly sure it's a she. Just the short hair. The Lord Commander said you would come, Zera. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Oh, I need to do this. Mark well the curtain above. Oh, it conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The masons labour day and night to see it finished on schedule. Sir Aymeric wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he will be pleased with the result. 'Twas not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go rest. I will not keep you. I mean, I literally just teleported here. I'm not tired at all. I mean, in real life, I'm incredibly tired, but yeah. If you would rather not take a rest, then why not take a walk around Falcon's Nest? Make your presence known to the people and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide to attend this ceremony, you may meet Lords Artoirel and Emanelaine, who have graciously volunteered their services. Can we just talk to their dad? Can you change their names, please? I mean, Horshafont was really easy to say. These two, not so much. They should be glad to see you. Now, if you would excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. Oh, you're going to be inside, aren't you? Or are you sneaking around here? No, you're going to be inside. Fine, I'll go inside. Rothe. Just makes me think of a D&D creature. Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand, we've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragonfire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past, so hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes as a great relief. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard that Sir Aymeric was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? Hi, have you seen me? I'm the hero of the realm, the chosen one of Hydaelyn. The Warrior of Light? Any of those ring a bell? And he's more than a fighter too, he's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Hey, Red Vault. I'm glad to see that the rumours were true. Well met, Mistress Brit, and fear not, I've no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. You know, it would be really terrible if a dragon attacked right now. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofnia may pass directly over their encampment. Oh, great! The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. And you tell us this now. Why aren't you going out to tell them? Atwarel? Ooh, cutscene. Not voice acted. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? If you had told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Ha! And here I am, labouring to make it so. Well, you're better than your brother. Hi, Lucia. Lord Atwarel, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. God damn it. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravanian bounds for Falcon's Nest. Fury take me, they would defy Sir Aymric's commands? If they dare attack Vidofnir, it will not come to that. But to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House Fortomps present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Elaine while I am away? Bitch, I'm coming with you. As you know, he's ever been an impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honourable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. I like how the weather cleared up. And all the sparklies. Hey, Elaine. I might just call you Emma. I'm rather busy at the moment, old girl, guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Atwarel thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travellers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves. Oh no, yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not cull the roaming packs. Your map, if I may, right there. Those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old girl. Come, Honoroy. I must return to my rounds. He's going to sneak off while we're killing wolves. Oh dear, do be careful, my lady. It's just wolves. Come back. Lady, what happened? Oh, I died. Turns out there were more than wolves. Where are we going? Okay. Down we go. There's going to be nothing here. No, there's wolves. A ghost wolf. Fortunately for me, I have gum. And I have a weakness to bullets. Next. Just one-shot the poor thing. Where's the alpha? Okay, there wasn't one. Swear to God if it's just Honoroy here. Oh no, Manolane's still here. Good. Zerebrit, Wolves' Bane. It pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there was a grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confess. Clever, that. Thancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. If you hurry, he might still be there. Jesus, how far did you send him? Nope. I passed it. Oh, this encampment. Hey, Thancred. Hopeful heretic. Okay. Fancy meeting you here, Zera. 'Twas fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let us return to Falcon's Nest then, and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. Oh yeah, the wolves. I swear to God if he has left Falcon's Nest. But it says speak with Emmanuel in the quest. So I have hope that he's heeding his brother's warning of being forbidden to leave Falcon's Nest. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them, comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is naught left to do but enjoy our well-earned respite. I always take the ethers. Don't know why, it's just, I'll take them in games nearly every time. For those we have lost. Oh, and this should of course go without saying, but let's keep those last few favours between us, yes? Artoirel wouldn't understand. Sure. Right then, the first floor of those barracks has been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once a suggestion with which I agree. Go on ahead, Zera, I will join you anon. Oh, it's putting us there.
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
Kate, an earnest maid. Wonder if you're going to be a main player. I'll just randomly let's give you a voice. Everyone check the wine.
Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks. Freed food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit. My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with him.
Oh, you better not be a heretic.
You all right, my love? You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest? After all you've done, I'd say you've earned it.
Why do people never check the food?
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
Yeah, just giving her a voice acted part.
This was never your fight.
Oh, God. Just giving her a voice acted part didn't sit right with me at the very start of that cutscene.
My son. They told me he walks in Halone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future. But he was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them.
They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do, makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
No. I will not let that happen. They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping.
There's 5 more minutes, Mom.
Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
How big of a crisis are we talking, Thancred?
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter.
Why are people the
Remember
worst?
your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, my lord.
See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear. I spit on your choices, noblemen! You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
What have you done? I only did as you ordered, my lord.
Didn't ask you to kill her.
I gave no such order! I did not! I never meant for anyone to...
Well, shit. Right. That could have gone better. Oh well. I dare say that could not have played out any worse. I agree, Thancred. Given that the First Commander and Lord Atwarel are not here to take control of the situation, that's exactly why they did it. I spoke with a messenger who said they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Emma Nalain has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. My wife and I fell while fleeing with the others at first. The chirurgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything, and for what? Think it's up here? Yep. I'd heard the rumours that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Well, I say him and Sir Emeric take their bloody change and shove it up their asses. I'll not be taken in by that rot again. And there's an ad. Oh. Ooh. I completely missed this one. But I'm going to wait until after the ad's finished to talk to them. Instead, I'm going to go and get a snap. I will be right back. And I'm back. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough, that their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it, or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. Ow. I think they're in that actual barracks that we went to. Maybe? Nope. Thancred's over here. Well, what say you? So the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? And you gone eventually. Lord Atwarel and the first commander should have returned by now. To the tavern then. Their first order of business will be to speak with Lord Emanolain, and I somehow doubt that he has moved an ilm since last we saw him. So, he's over there. Run, 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 run. Yeah, he's... Please be voice acted, please be voice acted, please be voice acted. Damn it! Every single time. I want to eat my millionaire shortbread. Oh, God. There will be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord Emanolain ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive. Others resisted and were struck down. Still, others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The Carogians are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labours. In the wake of the protest, the people seemed disillusioned. Blah de blah de blah de blah de blah de blah de blah blah. You spoke with them then? I see. Sir Aymeric placed his trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what has happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and we will do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, then this tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference, pending Sir Aymeric's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest Zera, will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead? Get up, Emanelaine, you're going with her. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person, is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honoroy. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. Honoroy? Honoroy, I could have sworn he was... Oh, god damn it. If they're a mastermind plotting this entire thing, I'm going to be very upset. They're upwards. This door, Oral, yeah, just open it. What? Someone leave you out to freeze to death? Oh, that... Okay, that's... unexpected.
Honoroy!
No, Honoroy. Okay. Also voice acted. Yay! I can eat.
No, no. What have they done to you? Honoroy! Honoroy!
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Honoroy?
I think they just passed
Calm
out,
yourself.
not died.
The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Chirurgeon without delay.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
I was about to slap him. Or worse.
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Oh, okay. This is how you punch.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
He's very much a Westley from The Princess Bride. Makes me wonder if that's where they got inspiration for him. As they've been progressing his character. Okay. Let's leave them on the floor. We get Honowar to a chirurgeon, you dumbass. He's currently passed out after being beaten to death. Well, almost death. And in the cold on a stone floor. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I wanted to do it. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is naught to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But he... taking the katana for reasons, and then... Wait. Oh, we have to wait. So I'll probably take the daggers. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. You're damn right. To Ishgard. Favorites. Foundation. Teleport. Count Edmund, no longer head of the house. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you, Zera. Every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. It is rumoured that my youngest's lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Well, blah 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 blah. Herb. I see. So that is the truth of it. Yes. Regardless of his intent, the result was undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away. Is it any wonder that they were left bereft? But what was this sacrifice? Have we naught to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmund, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it, aye, We must needs find a way to honour the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorying in their excesses. A difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy and an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve us well, I fear. Yet we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Hosted by Ishgard in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it is true, but if we should be defeated, though even to hold our own against the cream of three nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son Emanalain take part in the grand melee. By his deeds has he brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honour. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to lose, Zera. Would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. So that is their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? It's getting a bit much, isn't it? I will stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. What choice of words. For friends tried and true, then. The living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Aymeric wishes to field a force comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see it for myself. Yeah, she's going to love it. Do I have to talk to Lucia? Yes. From the table. Well met, Zera. Have you spoken with Sir Aymeric? Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. I was aware of the Alliance's request, so Sir Aymeric would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. Oh, Hildy, we got a missive for thee. Do, do, do. Fairly sure she's all the way down. Ow. Thancred's been telling me all about Sir Americ's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing. Because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Bam. Well, well, seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices though, she's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favourite lordling, have you? I thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search foundation and you the pillars. Fine. I'll go and find the brat. I like it how you send me to the other zone so you can hang around with Hilda. Well, hiya, Manolane. I carried Honorar to the manor. Our best chirurgeon is attending to him as we speak. He is yet to wake, but surely he will. So father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. just the look. No, it's not like that. It's just... Oh, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the woman you want to be, whereas I'm a son of House Fortomps, don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to their causes. But not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. I suppose I had convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Honorar, I wanted to scream, I wanted someone to blame, but in the end there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Aymeric and I will make my own decision. It's the other way. Well, he did come here. Just walk past him. The Lord Commander is not to be disturbed. May I ask what matters demands his personal attention? Blah, 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 him. I see. Very well, you may enter. Okay. Who's going to be here? Please let us overhear a conversation. Oh.
Lord Commander, if I may? I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
In his friends, probably Haurchefant.
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Amanalain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces?
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more. An adventurer beholden to none, who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time? Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
You point, I punch. What's helped me? I think it might be love. Oh god. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? 'Twas a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, but not mine. And do I want... I'll take the katanas. I'm running out of inventory space. In fact, how much do I have? None. Wait. I replaced you. So I'm just going to put these in the armory. In the old armory chest. 55... or 56... Synth. Slaying... Well, earrings I don't have... No, actually I'm getting a bunch of them. Fending, you have tenacity. I'm going to put the bracelets and stuff in. Casting... Scouting. Okay. I don't really need these because I eventually get better, as far as I know, at least from the class quests or job quests. Or just buy them for the weapons. This is what I want. Just a slight bit more of everything. And we get victory! Emote. Sir Aymeric informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made, and Alliance forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, Zera. We must not fail. Oh, I moved the camera instead of clicking. A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against allied forces outside of Cartino. Perhaps I would not miss this for the world. Okay. This way. Spectacle for the ages. Actually, Gates of... It's just out here, right? Yeah. So we can just run it. Hey, they're all here. Okay, the Grand Companies are here too. Emanelaine. There she is. I say when you didn't appear, I began to question. Nothing, never mind. To think that we are mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. That I am mere... But what if... Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell Honowar when he awakes. I am ready. Old girl, are you? Call me old girl again, and I will slap you with a broadsword. By the Fury, how could I forget? Father bid me present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colours of House Fortomps into battle. Pray do us this honour. During the Grand Melee, some of your gear will be glamoured. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. If you get rid of my hat... Oh god, we're going against Rauban himself? That being said, we do have Sir Aymeric with us. He's probably still healing from his wounds. You took my hat. You took my hat, you sons of bitches. Hey, Rauban. I'm joining your side.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
Murder everyone. The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which an allied company of Uldan, Gridanian and Leminson forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's Gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award your company 1 tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard!
It was not me, it was the one-armed man.
All is ready then. Very well.
I love the step ladder.
Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the Grand Melee begin!
Merlwyb just pulls out a gun and starts going, yeah! Bang, 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 bang. Woo! Charge! Forward! Forward! Ishgard! Ishgard! Oh. Mamelaine the Lofty. Oh, I targeted the wrong one. They don't have a tether. Oh god, this AoE is the perfect size for all of these. Hey, we have a tether again.
It ends here.
Right there!
Oh. Uh-oh. I'm the tethered one. Oh, did I win? I think I won handedly. What? Cyclops! Cyclops! Everyone on your guard! All forces fall back. This tank we're just gonna one-shot the thing. Continue the melee, I will deal with him. Thing is, that's a fate monster. Daft sod. You heard the man, back to it. All forces, form a line on Zera, now. Because I am tethered. Oh god, it's Rauban. Even one-handed, he's still a pretty badass. Oh, one-on-one? I'm gonna say, isn't he like the flame general, so this makes sense. Well met, I will not lie, I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Damn it all. He looks so happy. You gain the effect of vulnerability down. Hey, General. I'm ranged. Hey, that's cheating. That's really cheating. Because they just keep coming, but we cannot, we will not yield. You hear me, old girl? Don't you dare lose. Hey, Rauban, do you mind moving and I'll just shoot the dude? Ooh, that's... It's cool. I do love some of the effects. Oh, so you can push me out, huh? Huh? Is that how it is? Brilliant. You're indeed worthy of the Royal Light, but I am the Bull of Alamigo. And I have no idea what this is doing. Immortal Flame. It looks great. And I think you're gonna get it off. So that will work. Yeah, 18,000. Oh, don't tell me I have to do it all again. Oh, I have to do it all again. We're so close as well. Okay, there. Unless I have to stand in the circles to survive them. Because you know the darkness.
Is that all you've got?
Also, it's very loud, I've realized. I like it how she just runs entirely across the battlefield.
Right there!
Fury's gaze has fallen upon General Dalban and me. Skip. Just use my crit thing as well. My crit drill. He basically does twice my health with that final attack. What are these? Oh, mines. This is what he used last time. And it's just a DPS check. So I think he's winning. Or can I just destroy these? I could probably destroy them. Yeah, I missed that completely last time. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't see that they were targetable. I would have very easily survived, so we're doing it again. Simple things like that I often miss. Because I try and just DPS down. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to guess it's going to be you. No, it's going to be you instead.
Where is God?
So one slight thing.
Is that all you've got?
It ends here!
Right there!
You tell him, Hilda. Here we go. Skip. And now that I realise that I can attack Tizona, Hey, General. How you doing? How's Pippin? Oh, there's an ad playing at this terrible time. Please say I survive it this time. Yay! Barely a tickle. I was just dumb. Hey, how about a drill to the face? Yo, General. Aye, alright. Take your victory, you've earned it. And I need to pause this cutscene if there is one. There probably is. Hey, you beat me twice.
Did she win? Then we...
Just waiting on the ad. Terrible timing because I didn't notice. I was too busy spamming buttons. So quiet. Meant to be in the frozen north. Where's the winds? It was blissfully sunny day apparently. So the 4 Alliance members are on this emblem, I'm guessing. It's got a big Gridania. I'm guessing the unicorn because of the knights. And that lot is Ishgard. The bells, probably Limsa Laminsa. And then the castle would be Uldar, maybe? Yeah. Did she win?
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard!
Well fought! Well fought, my friend! You truly are the warrior of warriors. Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand.
Hey
I didn't
guys,
think I could do it, but then I did. We
Thancred?
did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
You're forgetting a Cyclops. Is Thancred okay? Did everyone forget?
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them. I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn. On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people. Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Word of caution, always check your wine, is what she should say. Since that she tried to change Uldar.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
Where's the Cyclops?
Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them.
My trigger finger is a bit
Tis but a scratch, I assure you. And I will not suffer you to worry over me.
Flesh wound.
Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns. Make that 24. Still, as Y'shtola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
That was balls. I had forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Blood Sands have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then the outcome might have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin, her grace is expecting us. Lead on, father. Come on. Nope, this way. Said your goodbyes. In all the years I have known Rauban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Zera. You made this happen. Give me my gun. And my victory emote. You have learned the emote victory. Let me victory. What is the emote? God damn it! Where are the emotes? I never use them. Social, social. Victory. Slash victory pose. Oh, that's not bad. I like that. Is it job dependent? Cow. Yeah. It's so good. In fact, where's my bard? Oh, I can't change job. So the gatherers seem to have their own. I literally cannot change job. Chest piece. Level 15 gathering craft. Yeah, I can get rid of you. Not using you at all? No. Now can I change? Okay. Or it might be weapon? Or it could be hands or feet. Or hands or legs or feet. 24. Okay. I'm not using them, so it's decent. I really need to clean my armory chest out, like, completely. If anything, I can just craft stuff. Let's do that one. I am just really interested, though. Can I change now? Yes, I can. Except I'm missing my feet. What? Oh, it's I can wear them, can't I? Now I have to try. Okay, so it's definitely job dependent. I have no gear. Yeah, I got rid of a lot of my low-level gear, so that makes sense. But I love the victory pose. Anyway, what do we have now? Oh, all the spellcasters. Seems rather unfair that all of like the melee get their stuff that they could use in the actual fight. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately need. There is naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. Oh, he's taking me to the capital. We're taking the Mikote to Ishgard. We're taking the Mikote to Ishgard. He can't be that tired. Jesus Christ. It's literally out the front door.
My lord!
Au revoir.
Au revoir, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
Yeah, you have a scar right here.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
It would seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, when I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emmanuelaine, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Okay, I was just checking something. For those we can yet save, right? They say you dueled General Rauban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I could have seen it. After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Tataru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep myself for a time. I am wont to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest and see if Lord Artoirel has need of our assistance. I feel like I'm not going to have enough inventory space right now. Ooh, I got my new gun. I have no room for my new gun. Oh, this is becoming a problem. What do I have in here that I can remove? I want to keep the level 1. For obvious reasons. Oh, I could get rid of Galahorn and the Adamantite Revolver. Yeah, decent. It's probably a mistake doing that, but whatever. Nice an armory chest. You I want to keep to give to my retainer. Oh, I can't use them, can I? For mail. Now, for Marley, there's a certain other person we know will say it. Well, I guess I could just craft this. Or maybe not. Do I really not have a crafting recipe for it? I'm going to quickly go to the inn. Oh, actually. I'll add that. I have so much stuff I just don't use. I should really just use all of these gathering materials. Okay. Summoning bell. They swap these two depending on which inn you're in. Duplicates. I have none. Great. Duplicates. Hey, I have 2. Nice. Oh, you have 2 free spots anyway. Duplicate. Oh, so good. So much space. Guess I'll just do 2 random things that I'll probably eventually need. Like, eventually being probably tonight when I get home from work. Actually, do I have any of these? No. Okay. Onward. Where were we going? Villas, I'm guessing? Oh no, Falcon's Nest. History... Falcon's Nest. You're over here. Well met, Mistress Brit, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonour his house, but you, my lady, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend, and so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Yes, sir. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? Wait. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. It's a lot of people. It's like, can you tell who the main characters are? Kryle's just so adorable.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
He would want her there, probably, for this.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Death to dragons!
Look!
The White Dragon!
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer. Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me. Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Never!
Sound like a Stinian. Oh, God damn it.
Your bow!
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thordan? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace?
It would be a nice glamour.
Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge!
7 hells.
Damn you, Nidhogg.
Do we have a medic or
Hells,
cleric?
take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Oh look, we started a riot. Now you switch to not? Okay. Until then, the moment I saw him strike, I still held some small hope that what you had seen in Azizla was an illusion, perhaps. But he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Aymeric. Through mercy, Vidofnia's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to Annex Shrine to receive care from her brethren, but we can but hope her recovery is swift. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thordan, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like Estinian. I'll take a book. I don't have the space, but I'll take a book. Hey, Alpha, no. Fending, maiming, strike. None of these. Although I'll probably take the... Oh, which one's which? Scouting, I know, is like ninja and rogue. I want to say fending is tank. Striking might be for me. And maiming is melee damage, I think. Even when I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happier circumstances, if anything. However, this latest tragedy makes them need more pressing. Hang on. Because I have the thing open. There is an aiming one. What does striking do? Strength, crit, direct. Okay. Scouting. Dex, vitality, crit rate, direct hit. Maiming, bending. Maiming is strength, crit, direct hit. Oh, but it's Lancer. Ah, yeah, it's the jobs restrictions. So you're rogue and ninja. Probably take... not fending. That's for sure. I'll probably take striking because I want to do samurai. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happy circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the Warrior of Light, or even my fellow scion, but to you, Zera, my friend. But not here, no. Ah, but of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. It seems an awful distance to go, just... Fine. Fine. Like, that where we talked with Haurchefant all the time? Yeah. Where is it now? Yes, show me inside. You're waiting, 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 waiting. Waited. I'm gonna...
Forgive me. That
pray.
took longer than expected. You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Haurchefant called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Aww. Find a way to save him. Even though I never trusted him from the start.
We will. I know we will.
Thank you, Zera. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one night. I think we both would benefit I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fort Tom's Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. Okay. Foundation. Bow, bow, bow. Dun, dun, dun. Yet again we walk an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succour in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favour. They really love the use of the word succour in this game. Hear, hear, let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida and Papalima, or if you gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. Oh, god damn it. What did you say? I'll read it down here. After I get striking. Was striking, right? Yeah, for Sam. You have learned the emote Battle Stance. Oh, we got a cutscene. Well, at least they cleaned the blood.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
I've said it before, but I really like the sound of Kryle's voice. It's kind of soothing, but at the same time, she's a right bitch to people. Sup, Adbert?
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragonsong War.
The gears of change. Hey, Ida and Papa Limo. Caution, Ida, that is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them, not until we know more. Is that it? It is a mask. This one we've worn that mask before though. What's that? First gear. The gear of change. My alarm's going off. Which is perfect timing, I think. There we go. To call it here. And I'm gonna tidy up my inventory tonight. Okay, so thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I hope to see you tomorrow for more of this, and then I think, yeah, work. I think I'm gonna go and play Backpack Battles on Sunday. I don't think I'm going to finish up the patch stuff, because right now I've just entered patch 3.3, then there's 3.4, 3.5, and then 3.56. But I have a feeling 3.56 is just clean up cutscenes. And then 3.3 has a dungeon, has a trial by the looks of it. 3.4 also has a dungeon. Just a dungeon. And 3.5 has a dungeon, which I think will be a fight with Nidhogg at that point. But yeah, thank you all for being here. As I said, I appreciate it. I always do. I will find someone to raid, but I think what the hell is this game that he's playing? We only raided him a couple of days ago, but let's go and raid Tug, because I'm interested in what this is. Plus, raiding Tug's always funny just because of his raid alert. She came down in a bubble, Doug. Are you telling me I'm wrong? So yeah, I hope to see you all tomorrow for more of this. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Bye.